So today I'm going to teach you how to make an extra $250,000 a year with just a few thousand of upfront marketing spend. But before I get in today's episode, which is going to be a good one, head on over to nextlevelwholesaling.com. If you want to make more money in your wholesaling business, you want to be insanely profitable with a business that's going to spit off cash month after month after month without your personal day-to-day involvement, head over to nextlevelwholesaling.com, and I've got the free assessment there for you. It's going to rate you in the 4 core areas of your real estate business. And once you take it, it takes just a few minutes. It's going to become abundantly clear on the very next thing that you need to do to get to that next level. Hence, nextlevelwholesaling.com. You got to take it. My mentor helped create it for me, and I've created it for you. So nextlevelwholesaling.com. All right. So today's like a no-brainer. Like if you don't do this, man, I don't know what to tell you. This is one of the easiest ways to make an extra $250K a year. And I've done this now. I made money with this. Now this is the 3rd year that I'm doing it, and it just keeps getting better. And it's not saturated. Not a lot of people are talking about it. And you got to kind of jump on this before everybody else does. Working with local influencers is one of the most profitable ways to do business. Basically, celebrity endorsements. Now, I'm going to tell a story, and this is like probably the greatest celebrity endorsement of all time. William Shatner, if you don't know him, he was basically the star of the hit show Star Trek. This is back, I don't know, in the 70s or 80s. And he basically lost all of his money in the 90s. Made millions of dollars. And then in the 90s, like totally broke. And there was this company that came out at the time called Priceline.com. Now, Priceline.com is basically you named your own price for your airline tickets, and you could get airline tickets for cheap prices. That's not the important story. Priceline didn't have any money. They were a startup, and they were trying to bootstrap. And so they said, hey, you know what? We want to get a celebrity endorsement, because if we have a celebrity who's promoting us, forget it. We're going to have a ton of credibility. And so they went out and they found William Shatner, who was down on his luck, who wasn't making a lot of money. Star Trek was over, didn't have a lot of acting work. And basically they gave, and I don't know all the facts to it, but allegedly they gave William Shatner a piece of the company to promote Priceline. And so Priceline didn't have to pay him up front. And then William Shatner got a piece of Priceline, which was rumored to be in the hundreds of millions of dollars later down the line. Well, why did William do this? Well, number one is because he really wasn't making that much money at the time. And 2, this was a low risk deal for him, right? He did not have to do anything, but he could get a piece of a company. Priceline did it because, frankly, they were trying to bootstrap. They didn't have the money to pay him millions of dollars for advertising, and so they partnered together. Here's the beautiful thing. If you have the guts, you can do this in your local market. You can get a celebrity endorsement and borrow someone's credibility to promote your real estate wholesaling business. And we are doing this right now in our markets. The beautiful thing is that you don't need William Shatner. In your market, there are what I call micro celebrities, people who are celebrities in your town and your town only. And if you would have asked anyone outside of your town who these people are, they wouldn't know. But in your town, they are local heroes. And so I want you to capitalize on this. And so the best place to find these local quote unquote influencers are 3 places. Number 1, Facebook. Number 2, Instagram. And 3, YouTube. These people have channels or pages in your town that are specific. So your first step is to find local page specific to your market. On Facebook, there is actually a feature in which you could search local pages and groups local to your area. Okay, it's super easy to do. On Instagram, I'm not sure if that feature is available, but you could type in the name of your city in there and find people in there. Again, pages, groups, influencers. On YouTube, also, you can search in the search bar for your town name. Now, people who are following in these towns You're looking for people who have engagement on the page, right? There's activity, and also a face to the page, because people know, like, and trust a person, a face, a brand, right? So you're looking for someone who has pull locally. Okay. Now, you then go and approach this person and you say, Mr. Joe, I noticed that you have this page. Have you ever thought about partnering with anybody to make money with your page? And they say, let me know more. Now, the next step here, if you are local, because people send messages like this all the time, but they don't take the next step, right? They just try to have like a chat over Messenger, and it seems like a scam. Your next step is now go into sales mode, and you want to meet with this person, possible face-to-face, okay? I want to show you how we could possibly work together and make some money together with your page. I own a business in the house buying industry. Have coffee, have lunch, have dinner. I don't know, go for a walk on the beach, but get face-to-face with this person. Explain that you're looking for someone to promote your house buying business. And in exchange, you'll give them a piece of every real estate deal that you do that comes off the page. Now, most likely, these people have not been offered any real money. Maybe someone has offered them a couple $100 for the banner on the top of their page. Okay, but that's not what makes money. There's a secret to this, and that this person needs to actively promote your business in a tasteful and tactful way. So the next step is compensation. For me, I'd like to get this person really excited. So I'm going to say, hey, what if you promoted our business for a couple $100 a month? I'll give you $200 a month, or $150 or $100, whatever that is, right? And then I'll give you $1,000 per deal that we do. So now they're excited, like, yes. So you want to give them some motivation, right? That $100 or $200 a month. Plus you give them $1,000 per deal. Have them introduce you on their channel, right? Hey, this is Billy Bob from Billy Bob's House Buying Service. I'd like you to meet him. He's a really, really nice guy. He buys houses here locally as is. As a matter of fact, we're at his house right here. Check it out. It's full of, he bought this from a landlord who was tired of it. And, it's full of crap, and he's going to come in and clean it all up and sell it for a profit. But he really, really, really helped the seller here. And if you want to sell your house, send Billy Bob a private message, or send me a private message. I don't care. But if you got a problem, give us a call. And in the content creation process, right? Now Billy Bob's home buying service, I'm talking to you, you can do this, right? He gets all kinds of credibility from the influencer. He borrows the credibility. Now, my other recommendation is that you get Billy Bob to allow you to make content on that page and make it aligning with that page. So whatever content Billy Bob is doing, you also create similar content, right? Or you get somebody else to create similar content, and you weave in your product or service naturally into that, okay? I tell you what, this can work very, very well. It's super easy. You're like, Todd, there has to be more to it than that. No, there's not more to it. What kind of groups? You want to check out yard sale groups, community groups, like, I've seen like Houston Friends, or Houston, Neighborhood Watch. There could be hobby groups locally, but you're looking for local groups, right? And by the way, I would love to hear from you, by the way, if you're doing this, or you invest in a group, or you partner with an influencer, somebody's going to listen to this, and they're going to get some guts and just do this. The key part here, though, is that you're looking for somebody who has influence, okay? Influence. People will see them in town. Here's the test. You walk into a pizza joint. You see the influencer on there and like, wait a minute, that's the guy from XYZ page, right? That's them. That's a good test. So again, it could be local. They don't need to be a national hero, right? Local hero. So that's great. So again, get on there. It's going to take some work. But this relationship can make you $250 grand a year, $500,000 a year. We're doing this right now. Okay. Again, check out YouTube, Facebook, Instagram. Those are my 3 favorite. Let's start there. You could really, really take this wide, but start there. I had someone email me and they're like, Todd, I talked to someone and they want too much money up front. Look, I had made another podcast a while back. Look for it. It says, it's time for you to turn up the volume. You got to talk to 20 people. Talk to 20 people. And look, you only need 1 or 2 to say yes to make another $250,000 a year. Are you willing to do that? Because I want you to. All right. If you've done this strategy, thought about it, you're doing it, man, I'd love to hear from you. Hit a comment here in the YouTube comments if you're watching this on YouTube, or hit me up on Instagram at Todd Toback if you're listening to this, the podcast. Send an email to support@nolimitrealestateinvesting.com. I'd love to hear how you're using this. Head over to Next Level Wholesaling, take the assessment, and let me know your score. I'd love to hear from you. Love it when I hear from the listeners. And I'm looking forward to talking to you on the next episode.